All right, welcome to this week's edition of the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan, brought to you by our friends out at Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday morning all across the good old US of A. We are broadcasting live on 1350 ESPN. We're broadcasting live on the live stream, on the Imperial RV live stream. Thanks to Denise and Zach for helping us do that all the time. On Facebook Live, you can always follow me there on the Outdoor Call Radio app Facebook page. And other than that, we're just sitting here. Andrew's over there playing with his phone, not paying attention as usual. He's got his little banana.
Fun stuff. Don't knock the banana hat.
The Banana-rama.
You know, it's
Morning, Scotty,
the
in
Savannah
Oklahoma.
Bananas hat. I should have brought my party animal hat.
What was that? What was that song back in the 70s? Banana nut.
Banana.
No, the banana. No, the banana splits. You're too young to remember that. It was a Sid. I think it was Sid and Marty Krofft, where they had these. They were a rock and roll band, but they were like big stuffed animals, and they were called the Banana Splits. It was actually one of my favorite shows. They had a good. That's where That's where Outdoors Traditions logo first came out with the moose inverted antlers. That was because of that show. I always wanted one of those. The moose on the wall. It was a talk. It talked to him.
Yeah,
it was cool.
Yeah.
Gosh, I just had a flashback. That was unusual. Anyway, howdy-ho, neighbor. Howdy-ho.
You mean you don't have very many flashbacks anymore?
I have flashbacks all the time, man, but the banana on the hat just got me flashing back there again.
Hey, gotta love it.
Yeah, hey, good luck, kids. If you're out there in the tree or the ground blind, it's the opening of youth season in Iowa for the deer, so good luck to the kids this week. Hey, before I say anything else, if you guys do get a deer this morning, get that deer field dressed as soon as possible and get some ice in it, or get it to the Milo locker and get that chest. Hey, morning fishing, Dave. Get that chest cavity cooling down. You don't want to. It's when it's this warm, you can't go around grabbing grins and showing everybody, or going to Uncle Phil's house. Uncle Phil, look what I got, Uncle Phil. You can't be doing that in this heat. You got to keep that meat nice and cool down, and throw some Arctic ice blocks in there. Do what you got to do to keep it. Hey, John, good morning. John's out looking for deer. That's good. That's fun. Everybody, a lot of people up and at him this morning. Well, we got a fun show for you. We're going to be talking a little bit about deer stuff today. We're going to be talking a little with Paula Brown from the Iowa Jeep Club at the 8 o'clock hour. I've got some stuff to give away, and I've got a little surprise for everybody. The secret listener winner today is going to win a Tacticam 6.0 camera, and I told everybody we were going to do that. Good morning, Hoyt. Good to see you. But I'm going to do something extra special for everybody today, because I just enjoy doing that for everybody. And don't forget, when you hear the Rupert's Rut and Peace grunt call, you call 244-1350, 244-1350, and Andrew will get you qualified for the Ugly Buck contest. We're giving away my DSD buck decoy from the fine folks at Dave Smith Decoys. That's the one I've been using on Respect the Game TV for the last couple of years. So I still got Larry's. I still might give Larry's away. Larry don't get up here and get that decoy out of my garage. I might give it away. You might win Larry's. Boy, he'd love that.
Oh man!
You know what? I think he'd be a little upset with me because he's got those antlers trimmed out. He's customized the rack on it. And
everything the way he wants it.
Yeah,
man.
Just the way he likes it. Yeah. And Larry, I don't know what to tell you, buddy. So one of the listeners won that because I didn't think you wanted it. It's been there since March. Boy, he'd be all over me.
Oh man!
Thing about Larry is he could beat the crap out of me if he wanted to. So I'm too old to be fighting. And Larry's a professional baseball player at one time, so he's still thick.
He's got it.
Yeah. He's
send him out there.
Yeah, he's a mess. I'm telling you. And then hey, good morning, Tony. Good morning, Kenny. I want to thank Worksharp. I got these in. If you missed the show on Wednesday, I got these in. Our 23rd or 24th year anniversary on the radio in Iowa is this year. Can you believe that? 24 years. That's crazy.
Wow.
That's crazy. Anyway, they sent me some personalized guided field sharpeners. It's got the Outdoor Call Radio logo, and it says "Answer the Call" right on the blade. Isn't that cool? So I'm gonna give one of these away today too. These are a collector's item because I think they only made me like 12 of these. So, but I'll give one of those away too. And then we got other stuff to do. I'm gonna be doing a couple Fourth Arrow camera backpack giveaways, fall packages. I'll start doing when we give the buck away. That'll be the next contest. You're going to get a Fourth Arrow backpack. You're going to get a WinScent 2.0 unit with a bunch of pure whitetail scents to throw in there, and forgot what else was in there. A tree thrasher maybe, and yeah, I mean it's a nice $100 gift card to Pure Whitetail. That's right. So we got a bunch of stuff. That'll be the next contest, and we'll see what's going on. So boy, anyway, and what's the big surprise, Dan? We might lose you later. All right, I'll tell you right now. Today on the show, I told you I'm going to give away a Tacticam 6.0 camera. I got one of the. This has got the screen on it, this is actually my camera. Let's see, it's got no SD card on there, but it's got the lighted viewfinder. You don't have to hook it up to your phone. You can actually just look on the monitor on the camera itself and see what's going on. I went ahead and I signed it. It says "Good luck outdoors, Dan" on the bottom of it. I'm going to give this away on the show today to one of our listeners. So I think those are like $200 or $300. So anyway, but I figured I'd give that away. And good morning, Pete the Donut. Just want to make sure you haven't won anything in the last 30 days. So good morning from Lakeview, Blackhawk Lake, guys. Hey, David, good to see you. Yeah, that's all right. So other than that, that's what's going on. I got my decoys in from Dave Smith. I got my doe decoy. I got her all ready to go for when I start hunting the rut in about 35 days. About 35 days, I'll start doing some decoying. And I got another buck decoy that I'll start using because I'm giving mine away. And did that. What else? Man, I'm going to tell you something. I am not sponsored by Rambo Bikes, but I tore if you're tuning in for the first time, thank you for doing that. But I tore my Achilles this spring, and I finally got back on my feet a little bit. It was a up and down tear, not a cross. If it was a horizontal tear, I'd still be in trouble. But since it was an up and down or vertical tear, the healing time was a lot less. So, but they don't want me carrying a lot of camera gear and stuff this fall, and they still want me to take it easy. So, Mark at Archery Field and Sports is a Rambo dealer, so I went down there and I got a Megatron from him. And I had an e-bike a couple years ago, and I was not impressed with it. I love the principle of the e-bike. I rode it right by my tree stand, and I shot a nice buck about 35-40 minutes later. So the deer had no idea I was there. It was awesome. I drove it right there. It was super quiet. They didn't hear me coming. That's the thing I really like about them. That, and you don't have to you don't have to pull a trailer or your Polaris or your 4x4. You save on gas. It's more economical, and they're just super quiet. I mean, you can ride it right to your ground blind or right to your tree stand. But the thing with I'm not going to say the name of the bike because I don't think that's fair for me to do it. But I was just morning, Chris. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Rick Seeker. Good morning, buddy. How are you? I'm tuning in for the first time. No, you're not, Chris. That's funny. He listens all the time. He's funny. I was having issues with the other bike. The battery was always draining. It would not pull me up a hill if I had the card on it. When I shot my deer, I tried just getting my decoy and my camera bag up a hill, and I about had a stroke pushing that stupid thing up the hill. It was ridiculous. Those things are heavy. But that Rambo, it's got both 4-wheel drive. I was getting stuck in mud and everything on that other bike. So far, this one's just plowed through everything. It's got power to both wheels, and it's worked really, really nice. So I'll tell you more about it when I start to use it in the snow and everything else. But so far, it's been nice. So if you're looking for an e-bike, I would tell you to go check those out. I got the Megatron. They're not cheap, but they so far that thing's pulled me up a hill like nothing, and I weigh 258 pounds. So I mean that thing's just cooks right up the hill. But anyway, uh, what was I what was I talking about to get me on the bike? I got sidetracked.
Well, on a somewhat side note to that, I do remember the Saturday of or after, you were as sore as you could possibly be. You
Oh,
barely
yeah.
got in here.
I thought I was going to have a stroke.
You didn't. You almost thought that you were going to end the show early.
Yeah.
I remember having to talk you out of that, going, "No, Dan, no,
I was hurting.
you can't do it.
Yeah, them bikes. I mean, pulling that stuff up that hill, man. I'm
But
too old for that stuff.
You can't be dependent on it, and then it just
Yeah. So this one doesn't switch gears or anything. It's just one gear, and it's a lot less to worry about getting stuff in the chain and everything else. So anyway, so far I've been pretty happy with it. So eventually I'll probably give that away on the show, but that'll probably be a couple of years because, yeah.
Yeah, we got to ramp up to it.
Well, I gotta just get my money's worth out of it.
Well, of course.
Yeah, Donovan's already told me if you sell that bike, I want it. So he goes, that'd be perfect for Triple H. So I already got a buyer lined up.
There you go.
Yeah, but it's gonna be a while. See, by then I'll have my motorized walker.
Yep.
I'll be old enough to get the motor walker permit with the bow rack and everything.
Oh yeah, you'll get it all set.
Hey, I'll be in the tree by this afternoon. Just hang on. Hang on there.
Pulley system where you pull yourself up into the tree.
Eventually I probably will just hunt in ground blinds. I love hunting in a tree stand because you can see everything, But eventually, I really gotta watch that Achilles tear because man, I don't want to go through that again. That hurts. But eventually, I'll probably just hunt off the ground. So, Bob, you were talking about your leg injury, Dan. Thank you, Bob. Somebody's got to keep me straight, Bob. Thank you, Bob. I appreciate that.
Bob.
Yeah. So anyway, but that's why I got that bike. So just to help me get in and out of the field, because I mean, just carrying the camera gear and everything, that's an extra 40, 50 pounds you're carrying around. So it adds up, man. Especially when you're an old fat fart like me.
Oh.
I told Jenny, man, I gotta drive. Well, I haven't been able to do anything all summer. Between my
That's literally you cannot. You couldn't put any pressure on.
I couldn't exercise. I couldn't walk. I couldn't do anything. So I've got to lose some weight.
Last thing you want to do is re-injure that.
Oh, absolutely. So I'm trying to drink more tea, more iced tea, and drink more water and cut back. Jenny's a great cook, so it's hard not to eat. But I'm trying to, just cut my portions and do that. So I won't be at Triple H this fall. So that'll probably save me 10 pounds because Connie's cooking always puts on 10 pounds easy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's good stuff there. Good morning show. How are you? I'm doing well, Bob. How are you, buddy? I've been using my bike for 2 years now. Love it. Pete says. Yeah, there you go, Pete. No, I mean you got to do what you got to do, man. See, my side by side. They hear you coming. I mean, you could park a couple 100 yards away, but they still hear it coming. That e-bike, they don't hear that coming. It's crazy, and it's funny that like if you're going through by the cornfield or the soybeans, the deer will actually watch you drive by and just sit there. They don't spook because they don't know what it is.
In the crazy world we live in now.
Chris says, "Good morning. We're not fat. We're fluffy." There you go, Chris. No, I feel like the Michelin tire guy this year, man. It's just blah.
Hey, he does good work.
I only hunt out of a ground blind. What's safer, and you can get away with movement you would never get away with in a tree. That's true too, Scott. But for filming, man, you could see that deer 50, 60, 70 yards away. It gives you more time to get set up and. I've always enjoyed being in a tree stand more. And speaking of tree stands, we are going to say this real quick. if you're going to be on a tree stand, please make sure you're wearing a full body safety harness. Don't want to have you falling in or out of a tree stand. Number one hunting accident in North America. And there you go. I'm going to be giving away a couple $50 gift certificates to the Milo Locker today for specialty products when you bring in your full carcass deer or boned out deer. So I got a couple of those to give away. How about that? Huh? That's good. That's good. 7:15. Big showdown this week. Andrew and I are playing each other in the big fantasy football league.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big showdown.
I'll do it again.
Yeah. I hope I smoke you.
Oh, speaking of my coffee, I left my coffee in the car.
Did you? Well, you have to go get it.
I know.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Yeah. See you later.
No, I don't know. Hopefully every one of my guys just decides to pan out.
It's been a brutal year so far. I've never seen so many injuries so early. I mean, everybody's hurt. It's crazy. I mean, it's just my brother's team is decimated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you're a Tua guy and you pick Tua, sorry.
Yeah. Well, he's got the cheetah, Tyreek Hill. So I tried to get him to trade me him 2-3 weeks ago. Oh, I'm not trading you. That's my baby. That's the cheetah. I got the cheetah, man. I said, okay. Now he's begging me. Come on, let's do that trade. I said, no, I'm not going to do that. He's down a quarterback. I mean, I'm not going to give you what I was going to give you before.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should have seen. Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, just strike while the iron's hot.
Got it? Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I don't think I made a trade in 2 weeks. He goes, are you going through withdrawals? So, and then in my other league, the other league I'm in, I'm getting my butt kicked every week because my players are not playing. But I don't want to make a trade because as soon as I do that, they'll start playing.
See, that's where some of our league is at. They just don't want to trade because the guys are gonna come through.
Yeah, well, it's only week 3. Yeah, I'll start. You can't win them all. So it's just one of them deals. That's if I do that Superflex league again next year, I'm definitely not going to do my draft strategy is going to be totally different. I'm not going quarterback first ever again because having 12 team instead of 10, I wasn't prepared for that. Everything disappeared way quicker than I thought. At least everything was gone within 3 or 4 rounds sooner than what our league is.
Yep.
I wasn't. That kind of shocked me a little bit.
All the talents depleted a lot quicker.
Absolutely. Hey, if you need a place to park, go see our friends down at Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage. You get a 12 by 60 assigned spot. It's $60 a month. You get secure gates, 24/7 access, security cameras, discount for multiple spots. Just call Tracy, Dick, or Danielle, make out an appointment, and fill out an application, and you can pick your spot. Locally owned and operated down here in Carlisle. They do a great job. The number to call is 515-822-1362. They'll take good care of you. Tell them I sent you. I'm going to take a break. I'll be right back. When we come back, we'll give something away here for the first hour on the Outdoor Call Radio Network. We'll be right back.
If bow hunting or archery is your passion, get to Archery Field and Sports in Altoona and see what's new in your sport. Archery Field and Sports has been helping archers and bow hunters for generations. They have the experience to help you with your purchase and help you reach your goals.
Yeah, that's what I said, Pete, if I do it again.
Archery gear from Matthews, Hoyt, Bowtech, and Bear.
What am I saying?
All the top extras and accessories you'll ever need.
What's
Mark and his
today's date?
staff are trained on all the latest tuning and setup techniques and are experts at personally fitting you to the bow you want. They also have a 40-yard indoor range that will help you with getting sighted in. Archery Field and Sports has leagues and personal training sessions available for you to train for the upcoming seasons that'll help you fill your tags. Archery Field and Sports at East 56th Street in Altoona. Open Tuesday through Sunday with leagues during the week. For more information, go to archeryfield.com or call 515-265-6500.
That big buck has eluded you for seasons.
Whoever wins that camera, I'm also going to give him my bow mount.
Have you heard of Pure Whitetail?
Look at that.
Pure Whitetail can help you
Camera
see
goes
more
right
deer
in there.
and target that buck that haunts you. Pure Whitetail has some of the best deer scents you can rely on to work scrape lines or build mock scrapes that will help you see more deer. Pure Whitetail's natural and synthetic products are developed straight off their farm. Scents like Bed It Up, Fixation, and Power Shot, to name a few. Scents are available in powder and liquid form to last longer on hanging branches or scrapes. Try the White Lightning Estrus scent. It's a proven scent that bugs can't resist. Pure Whitetail is more than scents. It's a community of hunters that are family. Just go to purewhitetail.com and check out all they have to offer. Scents, hunting gear, seed, grilling sauces, coffee, apparel, field staff opportunities, and family. Want to be more successful in the field? Go to purewhitetail.com or look them up on Facebook. If you love to hunt, join the Pure Whitetail family today.
Hey students, are you into shooting sports? Well, if you are, have you ever thought about using your passion to help you through college? Grandview University is a small private college that is looking for students that have a passion for the shooting sports and learning. Grandview University has a shooting sports program that, if you qualify, will give you a guaranteed rate for your whole education while on the shooting team. That means your cost won't go up. You will get to experience a new level of competition and learn.
Aaron, I don't have the one for the shotgun. If you would win that, Aaron won for. Didn't Aaron just win?
And love to shoot. Why not shoot for a college program that has produced countless All-Americans and has a winning record of 4 times national champion? Grandview shooting sports athletes will have your ammo,
our buddy Aaron
uniforms, travel,
Harbison.
and education covered in your scholarship. If you like to shoot for the stars and push yourself, Grandview University wants to talk with you. For more information, check them out at gvvikings.com.
Let's talk about a story. An Iowa story about a dream that took several years to come true in Osceola, Iowa. It's the story of Revelton Distilling Company. These fine distilled whiskeys, gins, and vodkas were born from the labor of Rob and Christina Taylor. It's
Morning, Rick.
amazing hearing the customers' descriptions of how unique each bottle looks and how each spirit tastes and satisfies with every sip. From the honey whiskey to the whiskey and cream, or the robust mulberry
check the
gin,
system.
American
Just
gin,
wanna
or
make sure.
vodkas. Revelton Distilling
I can't keep
visitors
track of
can't
all that anymore.
believe the flavor profiles the mixologists
We
are
give too much
creating at
stuff
the
away.
distillery every day. Revelton Distillery is open Wednesday through Sunday in Osceola. They're located at 1400 West Clay Street, right off I-35. Revelton Distillery fine spirits are also available at your local grocery and other retailers around Iowa. Please check them out online at ReveltonDistillery.com.
You can get a shotgun mount, Aaron. I don't have that. I just have the bow mount, buddy.
It's time to sit back and unwind. Well, then it's time for a Revelton moment.
You're ready for your next outdoor adventure. Wouldn't it be nice to have high-definition footage as a fun memory of your time in the outdoors? Well, Tacticam has been helping hunters do that very thing. Whether it's one of our 5.0 or the 5.0 wide camera, you're going to capture your hunts like never before. They can help you cover your bow fishing trips with a new Tacticam fish cam that's totally waterproof and ready to record some awesome bow
Well, I
fishing
know it's
action.
one since then.
All the Tacticam cameras feature 4K resolution, Wi-Fi compatible, feature live stream capabilities with over 2.5
Are you putting all that in
hours
every
of
week?
feature image stabilization that's far above other cameras in its class. The Tacticam remote lets you hook up multiple cameras to one remote to capture more angles and shots like never before. So when you're ready to record your next hunting or fishing adventure, don't forget to take your Tacticam camera. You'll be able to relive your trips like never before. Tacticam.com for more info.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio on 1350 ESPN. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday. Iowa Youth Deer Season started today. It's going to run through October 6th. Like I said, make sure you get that stuff taken care of and ready to go. Game Hide's got some big news coming out. I'll be able to tell you about that shortly. I'm excited about that. They do have a 50% off deal going on and free shipping if you go to GameHide.com. Go check that out. Get your Limitech now. Get your stuff ready for the fall. It's going to start cooling down here pretty quick, I promise you. Secret listener winner of the week. They are going to win a 6.0 Tacticam camera. I've been told everybody we were going to do that. Robbie Mitchell of Des Moines, Iowa is the winner. Robbie Mitchell of Des Moines, Iowa. Congratulations, Robbie. Robbie Mitchell.
Robbie Mitchell.
Robbie Mitchell.
Robbie Rob.
I hope he enjoys that.
I think we know his name.
Robbie Mitchell. Yeah.
Don't ask it.
Norlander's got a sock deal going on. You can still use the code word DanGet1. NorlanderSocks.com. They also if you buy 2 pair, you get 1 pair free. Just use DAN. Wow, that's my favorite shirt. Well, thank you, Skippy. I wore that just for you. Skippy did something yesterday. I can't say it on the air, but it just cracked me up. Skippy. Go to NorlanderSocks.com. DANGET and the number 1. That'll get you a free pair of just a beautiful, soft, cuddly, warm, soothing alpaca hunting socks.
Alpaca.
Yeah. But make sure you go to NorlanderSocks.com. Don't go to AlpacaSocks.com. Go to Norlander. They also got a thing, Name the Baby. They got a brand new baby alpaca, and they're gonna give someone a free gift box, $80 value, just for naming the alpaca. If they choose your name, and when you place your order, just go in there and put the baby's name that you think should be there in the order comment box. And if you win, there you go. I know what I would call him. I would call him Al the alpaca.
You can call me Al.
Al the alpaca. That's what I would do. A limit tick works great. It does, Chris. Best socks ever, Scotty Miller says. They are good. I'm telling you, I would not. You know, I had a conversation with some folks the other day. I said, if I tell you it works and it's good, you can. I won't promote it unless I've actually turned down several people because I didn't believe in the product. And if I tell you about it, you know, sometimes I talk about stuff that I don't get. Like I'm still shooting Slick Trick broadheads. The outdoor group did not renew me last year, at the end of last year. So I'm not getting paid to promote Slick Trick broadheads, but I'm still shooting them because they're a great broadhead. And there's no reason for me to switch just because they're not paying me anymore, you know.
Yeah.
So trust me, if I tell you that I use this stuff and I would still use it, I would. So there you go. Gearhead. I did switch over to Gearhead because I told my buddy Skip if anything ever happened, I would move over with him because I've known Skip for 20 years. It's one of the best bows ever made. I went down to Missouri last weekend after the show. I went down to Slim Knox County Whitetails, and we had a Gearhead day. And people could not believe how quiet Skip's crossbow is. It sounds like a compound bow shooting. And my Gearhead Pivot 24 Carbon is the quietest. I'm getting all choked up here. It's the quietest bow I've ever shot. People cannot believe how quiet that bow is. The crossbows are just almost as quiet. It's the quietest crossbow on the market, folks. If you don't believe me, go on my timeline, either the Outdoor Call Radio app page or Dan Young on Facebook, and watch the video I did, and listen to how quiet that bow is. A crossbow is basically an explosion waiting to happen. There's pow. They're always really loud. Skip's crossbow at Gearhead it's quiet as it's. Hi Aaron, how you doing, kiddo? It's as quiet as any compound bow I've ever heard, especially at Gearhead. So, and you can shoot a full length arrow. You don't have to be buying little bolts all the time. You can shoot a full length arrow, or you can shoot whatever arrow you want. So. You know, that's the nice thing about it. So, it's good. All right, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give away this custom Outdoor Call Radio Answer the Call Work Sharpener. Morning, Raj, up in New York. Richard, good morning. Have a good show. You too. I'll try. Thank you. Appreciate that. Chris, I shot it, and yes, definitely smooth, quiet, and quick. It is, Chris. It is. Let's see. What can I do? Let's see. I'm just trying to think of a. I'll make this one easy because the camera's. The camera's gonna be hard. I'm not gonna make it easy on the camera. I have an answer. I gotta write it down for Andrew so he can see it. Can you read that?
No.
You can't read that?
Your handwriting is horrible.
Well, I'm sorry.
Okay.
You got it?
I think so.
Don't be telling me my handwriting's horrible.
It's horrible.
I don't want to hear it. Boy, he thinks he's a teacher. All right. If you can call Andrew, if you haven't won anything in the last 30 days, got to be less than the last 30, or you can't have anything in the last 30 days. And 244-1350, 244-1350, and you have to be able to come and get it because I cannot. If I give it away on the radio here, I can't mail it out. Okay. So 244-1350, area code 515. What acorn has less tannic acid in it? Call Andrew and tell him what acorn.
That's good.
That's a good question. That's easy.
That was good. That was good.
Yeah.
I like that. That was good. That's easier than people think, but harder than people think.
I think it's an easy question.
I think you nailed it.
It's an educational question. But yeah, there you go. So you call Andrew and tell him what acorn it is, and you're a winner. Winner, chicken dinner. Richard, good morning, Nick, and Aaron, good job on the video. Yeah, you know what? They did a good job. Hey, and Nick and Aaron, thank you for the shout out on your video. I thought that was very sweet of you. Thank you.
Aaron, all right.
I appreciate that.
Last name?
All right.
All right, what is your guess here?
Ray's Marine still got big rebates going on boats up in Grand Rapids, Minnesota. If you want to go save some money on a boat, there you go.
Hey, can I get your number here quick?
Let's see. Go check them out. And Eric is not there anymore. Eric resigned. He took another job. So go up there and just tell him Outdoors Dan sent you. I'll try to find out who the new person is I need to tell you to go see. Let's see. Told you about that. Let's do the fishing reports, huh? Brought to you by the fine folks at Sportsman's Warehouse up in Ankeny, the Bait Caddy, and Trika Fishing and Race Sport and Marine in Grand Rapids. Morning, Dale. Good to see you.
Didn't know the drill here.
All right. Blackhawk Lake, water temperatures in the mid-70s. Water levels are 2 inches above the spillway. Water clarity is about 12 inches. Black crappie bite is fair. Pick up the crappie in and around the Townhouse Bay and along Ice House Point. We already have a winner?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Aaron.
Aaron who?
Aaron H.
Aaron H? Okay. Congratulations, Aaron.
That was good.
So
that was a good one where he had to pause, and I thought, oh man, how deep are we going to go with this one?
Well, that was an easy question.
For some, it maybe you're surprised. There have been some easy questions, Dan, that you have given out that have taken nearly an hour for somebody to get right.
Yeah, the answer was a white acorn because it's the sweetest of the acorns because it has less tannic acid in it than the other one. Bass are slow, walleye are fair. Brushy Creek Lake, black crappie bite is fair. They're finding crappie in 10 to 15 feet of water. Gills are slow, bass are fair. The fishing should turn on here pretty quick. We're supposed to get a pretty good cold front coming through next week, so I would think that temp's going to be in the 70s. I would think the fishing should pick up a little bit. Walleye are slow, yellow perch are fair. I was thinking about going up to Minnesota on the 30th. And go fishing for a few days, but my brother called me yesterday, and I think he broke his foot. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to go on my Minnesota fishing trip now. I might have to go down there and help him with Mom if he can't get around. I got to see what's going on. I feel bad for him because he was really hurting yesterday. I'm telling you, getting old's not for the weak of heart. It's not. You got to have guts to get old. You got to have courage because it sucks. You just don't, your mind, in my mind, I'm still 30. Okay. But the body is not up with the mind. I'm just telling you. It's not. Crawford Creek impoundment. Gills are fair. They're finding tons of bluegill around structures, many 8.5 to 9 inches. Drifting and targeting some of the submerged structure of the lakes where the bluegills are holding is best bet. North Twin Lake, catfish bite is fair. Storm Lake, water temperatures in the lower 70s, Black crappie bite is slow. Channel catfish bite is fair. Largemouth bass are slow. Walleye are fair. Cranks Crawler harnesses are doing the best on the walleye. White bass are fair, small plastics. West Okoboji Lake, crappie bites fair, gills are good, pumpkin seeds are good, walleye are fair, yellow perch. Sorting may be needed. Green Valley Lake, the bluegill bite is slow. Catching bluegills in 7 to 5 inches with jigs tipped with live bait near cedar tree. Brush piles early in the morning, late evening. Catfish bite is slow. Crawlers or shrimp along rocky shorelines are producing all sizes of channel catfish. Bass are slow. Little River Watershed Lake, the gills are slow. Bass are slow. 3 Mile Lake, walleye are slow. 12 Mile bass are slow. There's your fishing report for the week. I am not going to win getting in a car now heading your way. No, I am. Am I going to win getting... Roger, if you want to drive down from New York to win a prize, come on down, buddy. That'd be a long drive, buddy.
Oh my gosh.
That'd be a long drive. 7:35 and some change. Let me hit a break. We come back. We might do an ambush call. We'll be back on 1350 ESPN.
Are you into hunting, fishing, camping, or tailgating? If you are, we'd like to introduce you to Arctic Ice. Arctic Ice is a brand new way to keep your game, beverages, and camping supplies cold and fresh wherever your adventure takes you. Arctic Ice Packs are a rugged ice substitute that maintains low temperature longer than a bag of ice and does not have the slushy mess that can contaminate what's in your cooler. If you like to hunt or fish, look at the Alaskan Series or Arctic Ice Packs that will keep your game or fish at 34 degrees for 3 to 4 days. If you're wanting to really freeze things up, try the Tundra Packs that can keep your wild game and fish at dry ice temperatures for the travel back home. For tailgating or camping, try the Chillin' Brew Packs. They'll keep your beverages of choice at frosty cold temperatures 4 times longer than
What's everybody doing today?
If you want your game, fish, or camping goods to stay
Are we
fresh
hunting,
and
fishing?
That
We
one
putting
is
stuff out?
Go check out Arctic Ice Packs today. You can find models of Arctic
man.
Ice Packs at
Good.
Sportsman's
Baby
Warehouse
kept
or
me
at
up most of the night, so.
www.arctic-ice.com.
When you're getting ready to outfit your next outdoor adventure, there's one place in Ankeny that's your one-stop outdoor shop. That's Sportsman's Warehouse.
He's up,
The
and when he's
Sportsman's
up and
Warehouse
he's
has
awake,
everything
like
you
to lay
need
down
from
on
fishing,
the
hunting, firearms, and camping gear that will make any outdoor trip a success. Sportsman's Warehouse.
Beautiful
carries
fishing
all
towel
the
going out the door
that
today.
have been tried and
because I
proven
feel
in
like
the
his
field
dog is
and on the
basically
water. Smokers and
child.
grills.
There you go, David.
Cook all your meat
Keeping
easy
him up
to
every
prepare.
Friday night.
Kayaks and boat gear are also on hand to help you find more fish when you go wet alive. Sportsman's Warehouse has all the footwear
Yeah,
and
it
clothing
gets pretty-
choices
it
at
gets-
great
I mean-
prices.
There you go, Dan.
I'm sure their dogs
are
that are worse, but
outdoors
yeah,
in
he probably
comfort
gets-
and
he gets
style.
pretty scared.
If you're traveling,
Oh,
you can
there you go,
also
Chris.
shop
Good
Yeah,
job.
Dan
24/7
gets pretty
at
scared, too.
sportsmanswarehouse.com.
There you go, Aaron.
Next time you're planning your
That
next
sounds like
There's a whole
fun.
adventure, make
system
sure
that
that
goes
you
on
check
there.
out Sportsman's Warehouse in Ankeny.
Poor Jenny. Storms are horrible.
If you're an archer, you know how important the feel and performance of a bow is on your ability to send that arrow to where it needs to go. Not all
man,
bows
we're-
are made
we're
the
gonna
same,
try and
and that's
recover.
especially true when it comes to
It's
gearhead.
been a long-
Gearhead bows are made in
There
the
you go,
USA.
Sean. Good luck,
Feature
buddy.
models that are compact, quiet, and
schedules
lightweight.
conflicted, didn't
These
see each
bows
other
maneuver
much,
extremely
and then, of
well,
course,
whether you're in the tree stand
Well,
or
next
the
week
ground
would be
pond.
good, Scott, because
If you're
I
a
hope you guys
saddle
get going
hunter,
to a
Gearhead
friend's
is
funeral.
definitely
Sorry,
a foot you need to
Fishing
check
Dave.
out. Gearhead bows are engineered to be ahead of the game on the newest tech available out there. Gearhead shoots
I hope
for
you guys get
100%
some of that cold
customer
front.
satisfaction every day. They are constantly looking at ways to keep Gearhead bows quiet, deadly
Yeah,
accurate,
we're talking
and
next
affordable.
week.
So when you're
65
looking for your
Monday,
next hunting
71
partner,
Tuesday,
head over to your
72
nearest dealer like
Wednesday,
Archery Field and Sports in
72
Altoona, Iowa, or
Thursday,
go online to
77 on Friday.
www.gearheadarchery.com. Stack the deck on your next hunt with Gearhead.
Next week looks
Shop
good.
online at gearheadarchery.com or locally at Archery Field and Sports in Altoona.
Well, I get to be in the
Heading on your
60s.
next adventure and looking for some snacks to take? Why not pack a snack that tastes great, gives you protein, and is easy to pack? Have you heard of Soldier Boy beef jerky?
And it's just going
Soldier
to get
Boy
worse from
jerky
here.
is slow smoked in small
And I
batches
shouldn't
to
say
ensure
worse,
generous,
better.
tender morsels that taste outstanding. Soldier Boy beef jerky offers the following flavors: sweet heat, original, maple, or peppered flavors that will satisfy you all day in the field. Soldier Boy beef jerky is veteran-owned and proud supporters of the Canines for Warrior Foundation.
There you go, Chris.
They also donate to troops that are deployed serving our country.
So next time you're looking for snacks from home or on your next outdoor adventure, please remember to reach for some Soldier Boy beef jerky. Looks like it's raining out there, buddy. Warehouse.
Yeah,
it's hot
Soldier
too.
Boy
Well, you guys got a big cold front
banana
coming through next week, Chris.
satisfied in the field.
There you go. You guys will be happy.
Online at www.sbj.com.
I hear you, Dave.
Yeah.
You're heading out on your morning hunt.
And I know there's somebody who would
Weatherbug Pete.
The moment I make it a competition, somebody would.
Wouldn't it be nice to know exactly where you're standing? Yeah, that's ridiculous, Scott.
Yeah, I'm the only one who does it, honestly.
Have you ever heard of Onyx? Onyx is one of the most important pieces of hunting gear that you can use.
We are just about 30 seconds out, and
the Onyx Hunt app allows you not only to get from your truck to your hunting spots, it also allows you to mark and save your parking spots, scrapes, food plots, rub lines, or some possible next stand locations. The Onyx Hunt app is also a great way to see your property and know where you stand.
See, that's how you
Onyx
do it.
is a mobile app that you can take anywhere. It's recognized by game wardens all around the country.
You're not a robot.
Outdoors Dan Show, this is Andrew.
Hey, I'm a robot. This is a recording. Just kidding. No life, no fun.
I hope the next 5 years you learn
to not have fun.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
I grab my quiver and my bow. It's my gearhead, don't you know? Climbing to the top with gearhead archery. Heart racing as I take aim, my spirit soaring high as I release my arrow, reaching for the sky.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. We got a little ambush guest for you today. Let's go up to Wisconsin and talk to the skipper. Hey, what are you doing, Skippy?
Oh, Dan, we're just in the factory today. I'm going to try to get a couple crossbows out the door and deliver one tomorrow. And doing a little paperwork and stuff like that. But
have you ever done a decibel reading on how quiet your carbon bow is and how quiet the crossbow is?
I haven't done one. I mean, we've done some independent testing. For like bow reports and things like that, and they always come back it's like holy smokes, this thing's really quiet, And, most people that shoot it, that's one of their first comments is like, man, this thing's really quiet. And then Justin Jackson last year, I mean, he shot one doe, and the other one stood around not knowing what happened, and he had more doe tags in his pocket, so he shot another one.
Yeah.
So it's like, so it kind of helps with that, but. Yeah.
Well, we're getting into deer season, so we're doing something with Gearhead with Skip here. I'm doing a YouTube show next year called Bowstring Adventures, and what we're going to do is if you send me footage of a hunt, I just need an opening. I need you to do a couple of cutaways, like you in the tree or you in the ground blind, looking through your binoculars or, using your grunt call. It doesn't have to be anything super elaborate, and then I need you to send me some, about 3 or 4 minutes of B-roll, and then your actual shot, and just a quick recovery. If you do that, and I use that on Bowstring Adventures next year, you are going to be in the running for a $4,300 whitetail hunt to Triple H Outfitters in 2026. The reason we're going to do it in 2026, I'm going to give the prize out next year before the draw. So whoever wins that is going to be able to put in for a preference point, and then that way in 2026 you're going to be pretty much guaranteed to draw. So that's what we're going to do. But Gearhead is helping me do this. I put that out on the ambassadors page on Gearhead, and this is how nice of a guy Skippy is. It doesn't have to be with a Gearhead. It could be with your Matthews, Bowtech, whatever. Skip said just open it up to anybody, Dan. And that's what we're going to do. So, but we're gonna do that.
I mean, they can use any bow. I mean, eventually, they'll shoot a Gearhead. We may not be your first bow, but we'll definitely be your last. But anyway, that's kind of my latest fun thing to say.
Yeah, you know what I'll do is I'll make them have to go up to the factory to get their prizes.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, and then that way they have to shoot a bow before you'll give them their prizes.
Okay. Also, too, if they could do one more thing, if they could actually show where the arrow went in and where the arrow came out and what organs they hit, it would help my friend, the Anatomy Hunter, too, because he's always looking for stuff to put on his site. It's kind of like a nonprofit to help people educate and to make sure they're making better shots. So, like when they're doing their recovery, if they could take their arrow, show entry and exit, that would be really good. part of the video where they could.
I'm just going to be happy if they remember to do a recovery.
Okay.
And then Skip actually does something during deer season on his own. If you shoot a doe, it's called the doe patrol. Isn't that what you call it, or what's it called?
Well, I don't know.
The dodo buck.
One day, I call it the dodo buck. What do we do? We're gonna do the dodo buck. So
Yeah.
that was kind of a
So
contest.
if you're shooting a gearhead and you shoot a doe, and you FaceTime Skip on the recovery, he does a big couple. He just took a couple gearhead bow owners out to Wyoming and Montana on an antelope or mule deer hunt.
But that wasn't part of the dodo buck. That was being like the field staffer of the year type thing.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Well, how do you get to be a field staffer of the year?
Well, first you got to become a field staffer.
How do you do that?
Well, first you got to own a gearhead.
You got to okay. So you buy a gearhead, then you're in.
Yeah.
You join the field staff,
Well,
and
then join the field staff. Well, you got to be selected for that with our board of directors, and then if you're doing social media type stuff and video and things to help promote, that's what gets you into like the field staff type stuff, because you're always pushing posts and things like that, whether it be Instagram, Facebook,
Does that mean I'm going to win big time? Because I do more posts than anybody.
Well, it's content, Dan. It's not just the type of post. It's content.
I got great content. So you and Gracie are the board, right?
Nah, my wife gets involved.
Oh, well, the missus. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm just trying to see what I got to do to win. So So the dodo buck deal. Are you doing that this year? Or you?
I haven't set it up yet, but God, that reminds me. The season's open. We should probably do something with that. Basically, for that, it's like a little trophy type of a thing. You get like a championship buckle. That you are the champion of the dodo buck, and get like I don't know.
You
put
should
a package together.
Yeah, you should do like a WWD championship wrestling belt.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Now, see, that's awesome, Andrew. Wouldn't you like to have a, then you could walk around and go, woo!
Oh yeah, like Ric Flair.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the.
If you want to be the man, you gotta beat the man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
So what are you doing today? You're putting crossbows together? You said?
Crossbows together. Got a couple crossbows, and I gotta go deliver one tomorrow. And then, like I said, paperwork and things like that. And I heard you mention my exciting day yesterday. I can get non-political and tell people how crazy it was. You sure? I can be non-political. I don't need to say anything.
No.
Okay.
We're not mentioning that on the air.
Don't take no for an answer. Keep pushing.
No.
Well,
No.
Basically, Gearhead is right next to the airport, so all the airlines come right over top of us.
No, Gattori.
I'm not going to say anything bad about.
I don't care what. You know what? I love you, brother. I'm trying. So I'm just. You cannot. You got to stay neutral.
I am neutral. I just thought it was really bad to shut down our complete interstate system just to let one person come through our town at 5 o'clock on a Friday afternoon.
All right.
Rush hour.
Okay. All right.
That's what I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
I mean, I've never seen anything like it. It's Friday afternoon. Everyone's wanting to get home, and we have a presidential candidate land in Madison right over top of Gearhead, and they literally shut down all of the roads so they could get to their speaking event. And it's just like,
no, but
I thought it was disrespectful for all the people out there working hard every day trying to get home for their families.
Yeah. Well, that's all right.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's all. I wasn't going to get political on you, Dan. I know. I just wanted you to make your listeners aware that just wasn't right yesterday.
Yeah, that's fine. There you go. Aaron gave you 2 claps. There you go. Can you smell what the Rock is cooking? Hello, Skippy from Chris. Good morning, Skippy from Scott in Oklahoma.
Yeah. I did salute the motorcade though.
Yeah, I know you did. Okay.
I did salute.
If someone wants more information about Gearhead Archery, how can they find out?
You can go to the website at gearheadarchery.com and you can Google stuff and all of that. Or you can just call me and ask me questions too.
Yeah, if you call Gearhead, you're going to talk to the CEO. You're going to talk to Skippy. So there you go.
All right.
Go get your stuff. I got to go for a break.
All right.
Hey.
Have a wonderful day, everyone.
Hey.
Hunting season out there. Get out there. Get outside.
Yeah. Thanks for everything, pal.
All right. Take care.
There you go, Skippy Peterson. Everybody, we'll be right back.
Hey guys, Jackie Bushman here with Buckmasters. When it comes to food plot seed and deer feed, the Mississippi-based Backwoods Attractions product line has you covered.
I love that boy.
Blends like Trophy Acre, Lazy Acre, Clover Deluxe, and the popular Dixie 6 to their attractants like Game Changer, Sweet Stuff, and Buck Robber. The best way to put it is, if you're not using Backwoods Attraction
right
products,
on, Skippy.
you better hope your neighbor isn't either. From small to large acreage, Backwoods Attraction has the feed and seed perfect for your hunting property. So do yourself a favor and swing by and support your local co-op or farm supply store and ask for Backwoods Attraction to set yourself up for a successful fall.
Hi, this is Dr. Don Gilbert from New Life.
Hey, Chris, I'm not saying he's not. I love Skip.
I know things can be tough in the world today. I see it every day. People dealing with relationship issues, parenting struggles, anxiety, depression.
I tried to stay. I told everybody I wasn't going to be political.
If you find yourself struggling,
it's killing me.
Someone to help you find answers.
I want to. There's a lot of things I want to say. Just trying to keep my word.
Please consider calling me at New Life.
It's been 2 years, hasn't it?
2
years, 4 years.
Helping you to get through the layers of stress that can be harmful to your health, relationships, and your work. The staff at New Life offer one-on-one sessions that get right to the heart of the matter. Work with you so you can discover better choices on how to handle the issues you might be dealing with in your life. When you're looking for someone to listen to you, we're here. Please consider calling us for a confidential appointment.
No, I gotta.
515.
Don's going to see Nebraska. I got to get him on. We haven't had him on for a while.
964-5003 in Ankeny. Also find us 24/7 at New Life Counseling.
Well, he forgot or something, didn't he? I can't remember.
In the mood for a great family treat or a special gift idea? Pop on over to the Lotta Pop store, located at 647 South Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny. That's where you'll find over 30 fresh flavors of the most delicious Iowa-grown popcorn in the central Iowa area. You'll love the fresh pop flavors like caramel.
He's a rock and roller, Chris. He is. Skippy likes rock.
Harley and his crew can help you pick out the perfect variety pack, tin or gift package. Lotta Pop has everything you'll need, from ready-to-eat popcorn to all the fixings to make great popcorn at any event. Everyone loves popcorn, especially when it's from Lotta Pop. It's the same great popcorn you'll find at the Iowa State Games, locally grown and popped to perfection. Lotta Pop can help with any special occasion, corporate events, and special fundraising for you.
I'm going to do my show live around Christmas at Lotta Pop.
That'd be great. Yeah. I'm all caught up on livestock, Steve.
Lotta Pop, great tasting popcorn from Iowa since 1960.
I got to do Herman's and
Have you ever been out hunting and starting to do the hard work of breaking down that game you just tagged, only to have your knife fail after you're just trying to take the hide off the animal? Well, let me tell you about a knife that will never let that happen to you. It's Weeby Knives, quickly becoming the go-to outdoor knife in the industry. Hey, it's Outdoors Dan. I want to tell you about the most functional set of outdoor knives I've came across in a while. Weeby Knives. Have trouble keeping an edge on a knife? Go check out WeebyKnives.com. Replaceable scalpel blades that make sure you always have a sharp knife in the field. I have a Weeby knife in my tackle box and my backpack. That way I know I'm covered no matter what job I need to do, and it's going to be done the right way. From turkey hunting to deer hunting, trapping to camping, Weeby knives are my go-to in the field. Don't believe me?
I'm Ronnie Adams from History Channel Swamp People, and when I want a sharp knife, I'll reach for Weeby knives. You heard me? Weeby Knives, wicked sharp, my baby.
Now that's a knife. Get yours at WeebyKnives.com and tell them Outdoors Dan sent you.
Heading to your favorite outdoor spot? Is your hunting, fishing, or utility knife ready for any task? Well, if you used the original Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener before you left, you bet they are. The Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener is designed to sharpen every knife you own. By using changeable, flexible, abrasive belts, the sharpening system is able to sharpen a variety of knives, including curved and serrated knives, tonto blades, fillet knives, gut hooks, axes, and even kitchen knives. The Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener does this with precision angle sharpening guides and flexible abrasive belts to ensure the proper 20-degree
Next week's a hard week. That's my dad passed away next week.
Is assembled in the USA by a family-owned and operated company. Customer service is always a call away.
1998. How many years has that been now, Andrew?
Consider checking out one of the Work Sharp knife and tool sharpeners or the Work Sharp guided wheel sharpener at a store near you.
26 years since my dad passed.
WorkSharpTools.com. That's
Can't believe that.
WorkSharpTools.com.
Strings and cables make or
Don't break your bow setup. You want a string and cable that does not stretch and is reliable, so when your bow is tuned, it stays that way. You need Gas Bow strings. They're stable, consistent, and reliable strings and cables that come with a 1-year warranty. Gas Bow strings, made in Clay City, Kentucky, and family operated. So next time
Yeah, they say time heals all wounds. That ain't true. You never get over losing your mom or your dad. You miss
Check
them.
them out at your local dealer or online at gasbowstrings.com.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
Artlist.io.
What was that? Herman's Fine Jewelers. I was by there yesterday. Boy, were they busy. That parking lot is full. I mean, they're doing good business. They're helping folks. 2900 University in West Des Moines, 222-2600. They've been helping people for 45 years. They've got over 10,000 diamonds and mountings in stock. They can do in-store jewelry repair. Custom jewelry options are available. If you're getting engaged, go to Herman's. Go see Donna. Go see Frank. Go see Remy. Go see Laylee. They'll take great care of you. And I'm actually getting my bear claw. I got a bear claw they're redoing for me. Dustin's doing for me. I can't wait to get that. That's going to look pretty cool. But if you got something going on and you really want to make an impression on somebody, or you got a special event, go see my friends at Herman's Fine Jewelers. Tell them I sent you. Or if you got stuff laying around that you just don't use anymore, take them over to Herman's. Chances are you're going to get way more for your treasure than you will anywhere else. If you need a new shotgun, you need to go to JLM or Crossroads to get a shotgun, or you need to get some more fishing tackle for the fall, or you need to get a gearhead bow. Well, go see Herman's. They'll help you do that. Good folks over there. 756 and some change. So we got the Iowa Jeep Club coming up next. I've got to give away that camera, that special camera. We've got a. I bet he is super proud of you. Thank you, Scotty. That's nice of you to say. I got a dad story. I'll tell you later. I don't have time right now. We'll do the grunt call next hour to get you qualified for that ugly buck decoy and a whole bunch of other stuff. So keep it here on 1350 ESPN or on the stream, and we'll be right back. We'll be right back on a really good show for you.
Veins are very important to your arrow flight and for consistent grouping. Flex Fletch and its fine lineup of products has been helping archers steer their arrows for over 50 years. Silent Night vanes are 30% thinner with a much greater taper than vanes out there. This contributes to a dramatic
You got
reduction
fans
of
out there.
in-flight
They
drag.
love you.
Flex Fletch vanes also
Go
have the
read the live
capability of
stream.
reshaping or bounce back after pass-through shots on targets.
All right, bye, buddy.
This ensures consistent arrow flight every time. Flex Fletch offers a variety of colors, sizes, and styles for any archer to use in their setup. Whether it's for 3D indoor or hunting, Flex Fletch has the vane for you. To see these great vanes and adhesives like Zing or Flex Bond to get a great seal on your arrow when you fletch, go to your local dealer or flexfletch.com. Flex Fletch, proudly made in the USA, based out of Minnesota.
We got about a minute left of commercials.
At American Family Life Insurance, we know that protecting your family's financial future is a priority, and life insurance is an easy way to help make that happen. You'll feel good knowing you've taken steps to protect what matters most if you were to pass away. Plus, life insurance is often more affordable than you think. Let's talk about options that fit you. Contact Darren Islander, agent at 515-964-7575.
It is a scrolling effect. I can't wait to try some of that new campfire sausage with the jalapeno and cheddar. Boy, I bet that's going to be good.
I wish I could say that Dan planned that out. I
Located in
think
Wall Lake, Iowa. Just stop on over here. We've got a nice selection of new and used golf carts. We're a club car dealer, so we've got a nice
Perfect.
selection
We'll be with
of
you
onward
here
cars,
in about 2 minutes.
mix of
And
utility carts as well. We've got a number of pre-owned golf carts in all types of price ranges. Available with fancy wheels,
Going to a
stereo.
parade.
We've got it here at Speed.
Right now?
Let the folks at
They're in a
Speed's
parade.
handle your golf
to a
cart
parade.
Oh.
Check out our website for a complete inventory at speedsgolfcars.com.
KRNT Des Moines is 1021 FM and 1350 ESPN, Des Moines Sports Leader. A Des Moines Media Group station.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN, and we got to go to the phones. We got a new guest. Hour number 2 is brought to you by the fine folks at Gearhead Archery. Have you taken the Gearhead Challenge yet? If you haven't, go out to Archery Field and Sports or your nearest Gearhead dealer and try the Pivot Carbon 24. If they don't have that, try the Disruptor 24, and if you love that, you're going to love the Pivot 24 Carbon. Honestly, I've never in my life, this is how much I love this bow. I can honestly say this. In my 26 years of doing the radio shows, I have never told a bow company, Matthews, Elite, those are the only 2 bow companies I've been with since. I don't change bows unless I have to. That's the only time I've ever told a bow company, hey, unless you come out with something you absolutely want me to shoot and show people, I don't want another bow. This is the bow I want to shoot for a couple of years. Because by the time you get it all fixed up, you get it tuned, you get it shooting, it's kind of a hassle to switch every 7-8 months. You know, I used to when I was young, I loved it. I love setting up bows and stuff. I'm getting grouchy in my old age. When you get a bow set up and it's shooting good, you really don't want to switch. I'm not switching. That Pivot 24 Carbon, I apologize to all the listeners out there because, you know, usually I do a promotion, usually give one of my bows away. I'm not doing that. I'm just not going to do it because I love that bow too much. So I'll have to, if we do a bow giveaway, I'll have to have Skippy do a Disruptor or something else. I'm not giving my Pivot 24 Carbon up. And Philip loves his. We just took his down to Missouri last weekend. If you get a chance, if you're looking for a new bow, before you make a decision, you owe it to yourself to shoot a Gearhead. It's totally different technology than what you're used to seeing or shooting. But when you shoot them and you feel how smooth they are and how quiet they are and how well they perform, you're going to understand when we say get it in gear, go check out a Gearhead. All right, your father would be proud of you, the man you are. I lost mine in 22, and it stings every day. Sorry about that, Kristen. Thank you. Good morning, Outdoors Dan. Enjoying the show this morning. Always learn something new. Paula, that's very kind of you. Thank you. Hey, speaking of Paula, we got another Paula on the line. Let's go say hi to Paula Brown. Hi, Paula Brown.
Good morning.
How are you?
Pretty good. On the way to our parade this morning. So
Did you? Yeah, and you know what? I didn't see this until it was too late. But you guys had like a donut day or something.
Yeah, we did.
I would have drove up for that.
Oh shoot!
Thanks.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I'm going. I don't know where I was doing. I was looking. I think it was on Facebook, and I said Iowa Jeep Club Big Donut Day this morning for the Jeep show. It's like, well, dang, I would have drove up for that. Free donuts and coffee.
Yeah, actually, they had little mini pancakes.
Oh, just
even better yet.
Just turn the knife, will you? Just turn the blade.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, just tweak it in my heart.
Oh, well, it was fun.
I bet it was fun, man. You know, I keep trying to get Ariati to bring Daylight Donuts in here. You know, Andrew's never had the bacon maple donuts, you know.
I want it.
Yeah, you know, and it's like, you know, Pete, you know, I can't get Pete to come out here for nothing, you know.
I'm a good person.
Yeah. So the big
guilt him into bringing you some donuts now.
Who, Pete? Nah, he don't care.
Oh, okay.
He don't care.
He should care about me.
Well, where are you going? You going to get your coffee?
My coffee.
Well, go on. I'll try and talk for 2 minutes before I need you.
2 minutes?
Yeah, hurry up.
I'll wait 15 more.
Yeah, let's go. Good morning, Mailman Elliot. So you got I think Pete Ariati needs to have some of the campfire sausage made and bring it to Oklahoma. I hear that, Scotty. Paula, the big Jeep show is next week. Can you believe that?
I know. It came up really fast.
It did. I'm telling you. You know, how long have you guys been doing that now?
This is our 15th year.
Can you believe that?
No, it's gone. I can't believe it.
I still remember when you had it at the first place, and Dave Nitzel, when Dave was still the general manager at Sportsman's, and he came out there and made those Dutch oven biscuits, and we did the show live out there, and I'll never. And my daughter, I had Riley when she was little. She got a kick out of that, but that was so much fun doing that. I mean, everybody just has a great time doing that stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. This year it's going to be even bigger and better, and we have our new location that we're at, which is going to be over in Garwin at the Oak Ridge MX track.
Yep.
In Garwin. So we're excited to have a new location, new opportunities for different things. It's just going to be really good.
Yeah, that's out there by Meskwaki, isn't it?
It is. It's in Marshalltown and Meskwaki.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be neat. I you know, the thing I love watching everybody get in the mud pits and the obstacle courses. The teeter totter is always a lot of fun, and you know, you got I don't. It was like a big rendezvous last time I got. I don't get a chance to come out like I used to, but it was always a feeling of a big rendezvous. I mean, I bought a whole bunch of Indian bead stuff one year there, and you got if you're a gearhead, and like if you love working on Jeeps and modifying Jeeps, you're going to want to come out to see this because you guys got a lot of vendors out there that can help with that stuff.
Definitely. So we'll have Dale Wright out of Des Moines will be there and with a big display and booth, and they do a lot of accessories and add-ons. Carl Jeep out of Marshalltown will be there with their big trailer and a lot of their items that they provide for aftermarket add-on. I'm trying to think of some of the other vendors that we're going to have there, but we'll have a lot of vendors. We've got some food trucks that are going to be there, of course. We have camping that we're offering this year. It's just going to be really good.
Yeah,
and we're going to be back through the trees, timbers.
And you got food there.
Of course, we got food there. We're going to have pizza. We have tenderloins, burgers. I mean, it's all going to be really good food.
Oh, yep.
No one should go home hungry.
Nope. And then the camping, you can camp out there if you want to you can go to the Iowa Jeep Club website and register for camping there, or you can do it at the gate, right?
Right, yep. So it'd be iowajeepshow.com is the website to go to where you can pre-register for our event and sign up ahead of time, as well as reserve a spot for camping or just show up and we'll put you in for camping. There's plenty of room for that. And it's just primitive camping, so there's no electricity and no water, but you'll be able to be right there in the heart of all the activities. And
I bet you Larry's got a generator.
I'm sure there'll be lots of generators going.
Yeah, yeah, I know Larry, man. Larry's like, there's a term in the outdoors for someone that always has stuff. It's called, he's a camper green. And that means if someone calls you a camper green, that means you've got every gadget in the world that you would ever need. I used to get teased when I first started hunting because my backpack was huge. My backpack would weigh 60 pounds. I had everything in the world in my backpack. And my buddies were always giving me crap, but why are you hauling all that stuff around? You're never going to need all that stuff. I go, well, what if we get lost? Or what if, I was green. That's what, but I learned quick to slim that down because you don't want to be hauling all that stuff around in the woods. Trust me.
No, that's too much. But if you don't need it, then somebody else will need it.
Hey, are you going to have, one of the things that I've been really looking at as I get older and want to travel a little bit more, have you seen those little tent units that go on top of your Jeep or your truck?
Yeah, so we're going to have a group that will be there camping with a display and everything, the overlanding group.
Okay.
Which then will have the campers that, up on top of their vehicles, whether it be the Jeep or
truck,
whatever, Toyotas, whatever they're driving.
Land Cruisers.
Right. Yeah.
Have you been up in those?
I have. I've poked my head in there.
They're roomy. Paula?
They are, a lot of room.
Yeah, are you fading out on me here?
Sorry. Nope, I'm here.
Okay. No, those are nice. They're up off the ground. You don't have to worry about something crawling in your tent with you, and and they're really stable. They're super easy to set up. But if you want to see what I'm talking about, if you're going out west elk hunting and you're going to primitive camp and stuff, go out to this Jeep event not this weekend, next weekend, and go check those out because those things are amazing. They really are. You'll love them. They're really cool.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of them, and I would much rather prefer to be up off the ground that far, especially if I'm out in the mountains or somewhere. I don't need the critters waking me up in the middle of the night.
Yeah, you don't want to hear Bigfoot huffing outside your tent.
No, exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. No. All right. Well, I know you guys are busy. I know you're on your way to a parade, but this is going to be a big event. It's going to be next weekend, the 28th and 29th. It's at the expansive Oak Ridge MX Park near Meskwaki. You got all the things you would ever want to. If you love to off-road and just go see what's going on, go check them out. Carl Auto Group is a big sponsor of that. We love Carl. We always promote Carl here. Go check them out. And if you got any questions, just go to the website, the Iowa Jeep Club. What is it, Paula? IowaJeepClub.com?
You go to IowaJeepClub.com for the club, and then IowaJeepShow.com is would have information about our event next weekend.
Yeah, and Paula or Larry's, just look them up at the event. If you got questions, they'll take great care of you. And hey, have a good time, and thank you for letting us promote this again.
You're welcome, and make sure to look on Facebook as well. We have a video of the new grounds that we're going to be on, so go out and check it out before you come up. But come up, and it's good for 2 days. So when you come and register, you get in both Saturday and Sunday for the same cost. So it's a full 2 day event.
All right.
It'll be lots of fun.
No, it's always a lot of fun out there. Tell the hubby hi, and are you guys going deer hunting for youth this year, or what are you doing?
Well, our grandson is in college, so
wow,
this is his first year. So we're trying to figure out his schedule to know what and when he's going to be able to come home and go hunting. But we'll definitely over Christmas break we'll be.
I can't believe he's in college already. Where did time go?
It goes too fast, that's for sure.
I'm telling you, Paul, this is getting scary. I'm telling you. Hey, do me a favor. Tell everybody I said hi and thank you. And if you guys need anything, let me know, okay?
I will do that. Thank you for letting me talk on your show.
Oh, you guys are always welcome. Look forward to doing it next year.
Talk to you soon.
Thanks, Paula. There she goes, Paula Brown, everybody. Go check them out, the IowaJeepShow.com. You can find everything else there, and it's a great bunch of people, great off-road enthusiasts. They do a lot of things during the year. If you want to join a bunch of fun people, I would encourage you to do that. You'll have a good time out there. Pete says, I will do a special delivery donuts for you. Yeah, let's get it going there, Pete. Brant says, near Marshalltown, look into Zamora Fresh Market for burritos. There you go, Brant. Todd Rupert. Good morning from Ivory and me. Thank you, Rupe. Todd Rupert. Look at that, Rupe. Look at that beautiful Rupert's Roost and Peace grunt call. As a matter of fact, just in time. 244-1350. 244-1350, if you know what that means. There you go. Thanks, Rupe. I love Paul and the gang. They do such a fun job over there. It's a lot of fun. They got activities for the kids. We really didn't even get into that. They got so much stuff going on, but that's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. And you don't have to have a Jeep to come out there. You can have, if you got a Bronco or a Blazer. Man, wouldn't you love to have an old K5 Blazer? Remember those? Huh? Man, I had a K5 Blazer. That was such a cool truck. Are they trucks? I don't know. I had a black one, man. It was awesome. Back in the 80s, man. Back in the 80s.
Perfect, Dan. Can I get your number?
Oh, I don't know what to do now. Andrew's on the phone. Perfect.
And your
something else I was going to tell you all about. I got the Milo stuff. I told you about. They got the campfire, plus they got other stuff this year. I already told you with the being as warm as it is this weekend, if you do get lucky enough to get a deer, make sure you field dress that as soon as possible and get that deer starting to cool down. And good tasting game, wild game, always starts in the field. From the field to the table, we really want to make sure we take good care of our stuff in the field. So when we cook it up, it just tastes good. Okay? That's good. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. Stella, really? I gotta find out who Stella is. I bet you if that's your real name, I apologize, but I don't know a lot of Stellas. Robbie Mitchell from Des Moines, Stella, was the winner of the Secret Listener Contest winner. I don't know what I'm going to give away next week. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. Maybe I'll tell you Wednesday on the Buck Talk Radio show. I'll tell you Wednesday. I got to figure it out. I can't. I think I've only got one more camera. I'll probably save that for Christmas. So, because we're going to give 2 away. We gave one to Robbie, and we're going to give another one away here in a little bit. So, but I talked to Donovan, man. Donovan, Kansas is starting to get really good again. He said they're starting to see some good buck movement, and it's been hot out there. That's crazy. I guess they're out there. They live out there. You know, they live in it. So he's excited about seeing that. So I'm happy for him. I'm going to miss hunting out there this year. Hey, Crossroads Shooting Sports has some classes going on for new shooters. If you want to go out and try that, they got shots to our Stop the Bleed course. Shooting Sports is a place to get your training where you're a new shooter or looking to expand your shooting skills. Click on links that they have on the Crossroads Shooting Sports website, and they got a lot of stuff. The nice thing, like Dave always says, Dave owns JLM and Crossroads now. If you go out there, you can actually rent a firearm before you buy it, so you can see how it shoots, how it feels in your hand, and that's very important. It's like a bow. You want to make sure you do everything the same way every time to make sure that your groups are good, and they'll take good care of you over there at Crossroads. You get qualifiers for the buck?
We sure did.
Okay, all right.
We got all set. We're filling up.
Are we?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we got, what, another week?
Yep.
Because I said I was going to give that away on the 1st of October.
Mm-hmm. Yep, next month.
Okay. Well, it's only, what, 2 weeks?
Well, yeah, the next month of, not a month's time, the next month.
Yeah, because I want him to get it. And yeah, I should probably bring Bucky in here. I'm afraid somebody'd steal it, though. You know?
Yeah.
You think they'd walk off on my deer decoy?
Not yours. Larry's, yes.
Well, Larry's? Yeah. Yeah, I should give Larry. He'd probably throw a fit, though.
I would.
What are you doing? Getting my deer coil wet. I don't know.
He'd be choked up.
He would. All right, let me hit a break. I'll be right back on, where we at? 1350 ESPN.
Bada bing, bada boom. You're out of bear.
I am out of bear. I am totally out of bear. I gotta get a bear tag.
Capture the moment. Fourth Arrow camera arms can help you video easier in the field. They're extremely lightweight, durable, and easy to pack. Their patented shoulder system
Are we
is
getting a
also
lot of
very
different people calling in?
any tree or ground blind setup.
Yeah,
the bases are affordable and easy to set up for various wind directions. Multiple camera arms are available, including the Stiff Arm, Stiff Arm Pro, and Stiff Arm Elite. They're made of high-quality aluminum or carbon, depending on what you choose. For ground blind hunters, there's the tripod and monopod options. They're quiet and maneuver easily within the blind. All models can handle Consumer Pro video and perform quietly in the field. You can even custom pick your setups with Fourth Arrow camera arms. If you're looking to tape your hunts this season, check out FourthArrowCameraArms.com. Outdoors Dan approved for the field for great video action.
In these times when a lot of us are working from home, it's even more important to make sure your home is the right temperature and comfortable. Now is a great time to call the experts at Wyckoff Heating and Cooling at 287-6000 to schedule a check on your current heating and cooling systems. Is your house too dry and giving your family issues? A Honeywell dehumidifier system installed with your AC heating system can solve that issue right away. Wyckoff Heating and Cooling is a family-owned and operated business that has been serving Iowa residents and businesses for over 70 years. They offer 24-hour service and programs like the Peace of Mind Plan for less than $15 a month. So if you want more time on the water or in the woods this year, please call the folks at Wyckoff Heating and Cooling for
I miss my buddy Eric up at Ray's, man. He's such a good guy.
One call to Wyckoff Heating and Cooling.
He got a job selling insurance.
Under your roof every day.
He's happy. I mean, you know, he said it was an offer he just couldn't turn down.
Our dogs are part of the family.
He's such a good people person.
Them at all times. Do you live in an area that you want to keep open and not
Just, you know, you get somebody you work with at a dealership and stuff, and you're happy, and it's just like little Smeltzer. If little Smeltzer ever left, what am I going to do?
A Pet Stop system will not only keep your pet from leaving your desired
Well, I know you can't go in there and cry and plead being broke and grovel and
system is underground, keeping your property
No
open
problem.
and easy to maintain. Plus,
Come on, you can do better than that. I need another 500 on my trade-in.
Just call Joe up.
Joe, I'm not going to be able to afford my ramen noodles. Come on, Joe. Come on.
Robin Doodles.
All right, fine. We'll give you another 500 for your trade-in. All right, I just need a Buck Shield now. I'm not giving you a Buck Shield, Dan. Joe, I just can't do the deal without a Buck Shield. Now, come on, Joe. Why say no when it feels so good to say yes?
It feels so good.
Go back and forth from the spicy filet to the original filet. I get into the sweetness of
I will have to deal with Carl. I don't know if Mr. Moyer wants to deal with me, Pete.
It's award-winning.
I guess Brett would always take good care of me.
With a bite. Try it with the original or spicy filet, now for a limited time. Real guests paid for their testimonial.
Hey guys, it's Outdoors Dan. Hope you're all doing well this fine September morn. Hey, we got a great deal coming up September 28th through October 31st. It's the Fall Walleye Classic. That's right, the Fall Walleye Classic brought on by the Midwest Walleye Challenge. Oh, that ad?
$10,000
in prizes for longest walleye, random draws, most water bodies
that's
fished.
all right.
We'll let it run a couple weeks in October. I kind of fit in that category. I'm always having some tough luck. They're going to be weekly and grand prizes for cash prizes.
You always wanted to specify the time you're recording.
I had to get something done off the. I had 2 minutes.
The My Catch mobile app.
I didn't even write anything down. I just turned the mic on and ran.
Take a picture of a walleye on a measuring board and post it to the app, and you're set.
Not bad for that.
It's really, really easy. It is the Fall Walleye Classic, brought to you by the Midwest Walleye Challenge, September 20th through October 31st. What a great time to go catch a walleye, and what a line. We'll see you next time.
Aaron, I have no idea.
Season is a passion shared by hunters, and it's fast approaching all across this nation. When it's time to start cutting, yelping, and clucking and purring at those boss toms, don't you want to have a call to run that you have confidence in?
I do want to have a call I have confidence in.
Check out Rupert's Roost and Peas Turkey
Rupert's Roost and Peas Turkey.
Turkey call maker from Pennsylvania.
Well, he's got something new coming for next year.
He started building
it's pretty nice. I can't wait until I get the okay to tell you about it. I got like 4 things that I can't say anything about right now, and it's killing me because I want to tell you, everybody, but I'm sworn to secrecy. I don't like that.
And excited yelps that will get any boss tom fired up. Rupert's Roost and Peas Turkey calls offers handmade friction, box, and mouth calls that will allow from the beginner to the most seasoned turkey caller to make the right call when it counts. So this upcoming turkey season, try a Rupert's Roost and Peas Turkey call and let that tom roost in peace.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Hope you're having a big Saturday plans going on. Big weekend sports. Caitlin Clark's in the playoffs. My wife is so happy. She loves Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark is, if she wasn't in the playoffs, it just would, there would be a huge drop.
You know, it's really funny. If someone would have told me a year ago I'd be watching professional women's basketball, I would have laughed at them because I don't like watching basketball. I don't watch college basketball until it gets down to the Elite Eight or something, and then I'll watch it.
Yeah.
You know, but it's, and no offense to anybody that loves basketball. I just really, I love playing it, but I just didn't like watching it for some reason. I don't know what it is.
But she does something even the men's game.
Well, her and Katie Lou and
Angel Reese.
What's the other? Alexi Hall. And that Mitchell. That man, she's fast.
You know, it is something that you look at. These are professionals.
Yeah.
There's a huge step up, and you go, okay, these are professionals.
Yeah.
The one thing I think they've done a better job is, I'm with you. I got to the point where I tried to watch women's basketball here and there, and I went, it's just, I can't get into it. There's no storyline.
Oh, there's storylines.
Caitlin Clark and that whole draft class brings storylines with them that we can now be engaged with, we can consume, and she still goes out and wins. This was a Fever team that had been bottom dwellers 2 years straight.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're in the postseason.
Yeah.
you know, that's another storyline that she brings to the table.
Yeah, no, it's fun to watch. Yeah, Jenny was out on doing something. She was doing something for a customer, and he goes, "I just moved to Iowa, and he wanted a 6-pack of beer, and just to watch Caitlin."
Nice.
Yeah, I go, "For the football game?" She goes, "Nope, he wanted it for watch Caitlin." I said, "Really?"
I don't blame him.
Yeah.
It is must-see TV.
Yeah, there's a lot of people watching them.
She has done a heck of a job for that sport.
You ever been to Indianapolis?
I have.
Have you ever been to St. Elmo's, the restaurant downtown?
I've always wanted to, never gotten the chance.
They're famous for their shrimp cocktail.
Yeah.
If you ever get a chance to go in, it's pricey.
Oh yeah.
But it's worth. You got to treat yourself once in life. I mean, you got to But if you ever get a chance, I like Indy. They got good sports bars. When when the ATA show, I used to go to the ATA a lot, and everybody be at the sports bars, and I'd have a beer, and
yeah,
I'm sure Revelton's in there now. Have a whiskey sour maybe.
Oh yeah,
yeah, little cocktail saying hi.
Boom.
Yeah.
One night.
Yeah. Larry McCoy. This is an awesome story. Larry, we were down there. What was this? 4 years ago? Larry McCoy and Christian Costa at the outdoor group got the idea to you can rent mopeds, little motor scooters.
Oh no.
Yeah, they're like a little scooter, and it's pouring rain. Everybody's in the bar. There's big windows and stuff, and they're watching. Here comes Larry on a motorized moped or scooter, and he hits a concrete barrier. And all you do, people said all you could do was see Larry riding the scooter, and the next thing he's flying through the air.
I can only.
I didn't see it, but I've heard it was. I felt bad for him, but yeah, don't do that, folks. Don't be riding that stuff in the pouring rain because you can't see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That only ends up bad.
Not good. Yeah. I want some of that bourbon. Revelton Distillery in Osceola, Iowa, Chris. The bourbon and the rye is really good. I'm not a big drinker. I mean, I'm just not. But if I'm going to have a celebration about, if I get a deer or turkey or it's a special occasion, I'll have a whiskey sour or, I'll have one or two beers. I just, the Revelton stuff's off the hook. If you love mudslides, they got something for you. Cookies and cream. Was it cookies and cream?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oof. Mudslides, man.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're speaking my language at that point.
The Mulberry Gin's really good. I mean, they got some great stuff going down there. They really do. Hey, speaking of that, we're not going to be able to do that Whiskey and Whitetail event this year. Jordan did not draw a tag. So he was going to, Jordan Rowe, CMA country music artist, he was going to do a free concert down there for us and do a little intimate gathering, talking deer hunting and listen to some country music and stuff. We're going to try and do it next year, but we got to be able to get him a tag so we can take him hunting. He wants to hunt Iowa to trade out for the concert. So as soon as I know things are good, I'll let you know. But we are not going to be able to do that this year. I'm very disappointed about that. But hey, that's life. Do they ship it? Neither. You know what, Chris? You have to go on the website and see, buddy. I don't know what the parameters are on that. Okay, you'll have to see. All right, 8:28 and some change here on 1350 ESPN. I want to thank DSD Decoys and Pure Whitetail for helping us do that ugly buck contest. Let's see. Man, I'm all caught up. Can you believe that?
I mean, hard to.
I got to give that camera away. I'm trying to think what I can ask that's not super hard. I wish it was October. If it was October, I could do a Halloween question. But it's not October yet.
Well, it's not like there's another holiday in between.
I don't know. I'm sure there is. I mean, it was National Something Day the other day.
I love National Something Day.
Yeah, cheeseburger. National Cheeseburger Day.
Yeah. That's not going to get me out of work.
No, not. Well, you're out of work enough as it is.
No.
Yeah.
I wish.
Yeah. They call you Andrew or Mr. Brown at school.
Well, as a teacher, it's Mr. Brown.
Do they call you Mr. Brown?
Yeah.
I wouldn't call you Mr. Brown. I'd say, hey, Andrew.
Well, then, yeah. you'd be seeing someone other than me.
You know, I used to get in so much trouble in school. I had this one teacher that he did not like me and I did not like him. I took his coffee mug and do you guys still have PA systems in the schools?
Oh yeah.
I took the screen off the PA and I put his coffee mug in the PA speaker box and I put the screen back on. He looked for that mug for like 2 weeks. And I finally put a thing on his desk and said, if you want to find your mug, listen to the PA. And he figured it out. You know, but he didn't know it was me. If he would have found out it was me, he probably would have failed me.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, these days the PA system is bolted in.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, you can't. I know what you're talking about. It's really
it's that mesh face.
That mesh face that you can just pull off. Yeah, they don't have that anymore.
Mr. Mormon, that was his name. Well, Mr. Mormon.
Sorry, Mr. Mormon.
Oh, I'm sure he's passed by now. Yeah, him and I, he was just you know, back in the late 70s and 80s, teachers could get away with stuff, man. They could whack you, you know, and I deserved it 90% of the time. I deserved every whack I ever got. But I was just, him and I had a very adversarial relationship.
Sometimes that just adds to the
You could
whole
ask
ambiance.
what Andrew did to forget in his car this morning. No, I'm not Count Danu. No, I'm not doing that, Chris. Let's see. Just like Reservoir Dogs, why do I have to have Mr. when I can pick him? Can't be Mr. Brown. I haven't seen that movie. Or is that a show? Reservoir Dogs
movie, I think.
No,
I haven't seen it, man. I'm so sorry. I wish that wouldn't have been lost on either of us.
I'm just sorry.
You know,
I watch Grumpy Old Men all the time.
that's like on repeat for you.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, if I feel a little sad, I watch Grumpy Old Men.
You feel happy, you watch Grumpy Old Men.
There was something else on the other day that came on. I haven't seen in like 20-something years. What the heck was that? Jenny and I watched it. It was funny.
Have you seen the movie Big Fish with Ewan McGregor?
Oh, a long time ago. I saw it. Yeah.
That was a 3 a.m. movie watch for me when Sawyer was born.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know if it was just me at 3 a.m. or that movie in general.
Yeah.
But that's like if I do nothing. If I was ever in an altered state, I feel like that's what it might feel like.
Mm-hmm.
But I go that just one of those movies that are just plain weird.
No, I'm not going to look up anything that you can Google, Aaron. But good, thanks for the suggestion.
Gotta be gaggle
Yeah,
proof.
yeah. All right, 8:32 and some change. Let me hit this break. We'll come back with Smelter, and I'll figure out a trivia question for that camera. We'll be right back.
You're hunting, and a deer tick just crawled onto your leg and is burying its head into your flesh. You can't feel the bite, and you may or may not find the tick. In the coming weeks, you may or may not notice a red ring around the bite. Shortly thereafter, you may or may not get really sick. Your doctor may or may not test you for Lyme disease. The test may or may not detect it, meaning you may or may not...
I can't remember that movie I watched the other day. That is bothering me.
Treated on time, you could have a lifetime
That
of
was funny, too.
complications. Don't take that chance.
I saw Meatballs. You know, I got Tubi. It's free, but there's a lot of old good movies on there. Meatballs isn't as funny as I thought it was when I was in high school.
That's the thing. I try.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the Van Wilder movies are kind of do it for me
Wearing a
still.
Limited can help protect you from ticks, chiggers,
I
and other
realize
biting
that.
insects.
Yeah, Pete. If I got a paddling at school, that didn't bother me. It was the whipping when I got home.
Are you getting ready for hunting season?
Wabash Plumbing. Well, there you go.
One thing after you've harvested that deer or wild game, where are you going to take it? Well, I have an answer. The Milo
Yeah,
Line
the old
in
man,
Milo,
boy, I
Iowa.
tell you what. My dad was 6'5" and went about 290 pounds. He was a big guy. He looked like, who's that wrestler? No. The Big Show? Big Show. That's how my dad looked like the Big Show. He's just a big guy. His arms were as big as my legs. My dad was just a big man. And boy, when he whopped you, he whopped you. That hurt.
They do a ton of deer each year at the Milo Locker.
He broke a wiffle ball bat on me once. I deserved it. But boy, he whopped me and that bat just folded. I was like, that left a mark.
Or you could say you're just that. You're that strong. You start to break wiffle ball bats.
Yeah, no. He's something else.
Outdoor Call Radio. Good, Bruce. How's it going?
I used to go diving back when I was in high school, and so I had a scuba gear. I had my own gear. I had a regulator, a buoyancy compensator, and a tank. And
Hey, are you in the market for a new
I worked and I saved up and I bought all my own gear so I could go down to Mexico diving and down to Florida. I had my tank in my room, and my dad was sitting in his lazy boy watching a football game, and I opened up that scuba tank, and that's all pressurized air, right? And my dad was smoking a cigar, and next thing I know, I heard that chair fall, and he goes, "Are you going to try and blow us up?" And I'll never forget that. He goes, he told my mom, "That kid's trying to kill us." Oh, my poor dad. I miss my dad.
Or check them out online at
Hey, Jeff, thanks, buddy. Always appreciate you. There you go, Brant.
Making memories to last a lifetime.
If you're an angler, you know the importance of keeping your bait fresh, alive, and handy. Well, let's talk about a bait system that helps folks catch more fish and is made in Minnesota where they know fishing. The Bait
You
Caddy
too, Chris.
is a
Thanks, buddy.
bait system that you can use for open water fishing or ice fishing that keeps your minnows, leeches, shiners, and bait fresh while you
Okay.
fish. The Bait Caddy has a clear UV-resistant housing that lets you see your bait at all times. Its large lid allows easy access to your bait and keeps it handy and flush in 8 to 10-inch ice holes. No loose parts, it's self-filling, then it floats. Plus, it's made not to crack, warp, or fade. The Bait Caddy will fit in your live well or troll easy alongside your boat, and it's made in the USA. The Bait Caddy has a lifetime warranty and will be a bait system your friends will want. For more information, please go online to www.baitcaddy.com. The Bait Caddy, easy access to your bait, made in Minnesota and keeps your bait fresh all day.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
Gonna take you for a ride in my brand new car.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. It's time to head over to The Rock, Carl Chevrolet, and talk with our buddy Smoking Joe Smelter. Joe, what's going on this week, buddy?
Well, today, Dan, we had a big sale going on. No reasonable offer will be refused. We got buyers everywhere on the lot to make sure you get the price that you want and a little bit more. Come on down to Carl Chevrolet, and we'll make sure that you got popcorn, you got pop, and you got a new vehicle leaving the lot. And we'll do everything we can to help you out. I gotta go, Dan. I don't have a lot of time because I got customers. But hey, appreciate your business. I would appreciate you coming out to Carl Chevrolet and saying hi. Call me, Smoking Joe Smelter. Carl Chevrolet, we're dealer for life. Have a nice day, Dan.
Well, Joe, thanks. Appreciate it. Boy, that was quick.
You know?
Wow.
Sometimes when you're in a hurry.
Oh, that hurt.
I was going to say, I don't know what that was new. That was new. Brought something different to the table today, and I'm all for it. You know, sometimes you got to...
I strained my larynx there.
You know what? It sounded like you were choking a little bit. Or choking an animal of some sort.
Oh, choke. What?
I don't know. It didn't sound...
What's your problem,
It was
man?
new, and I'm all for it.
I feel bad when I got to step on a turkey's head to keep them from flopping. Sorry, Mr. Turkey. Yeah, we got a call.
We got Grubhub Bruce on for us.
What's up, Bruce?
Hey, Dan, how you doing, sir?
I'm good, buddy. What are you up to?
Out grub hubbing and checking things out. But you're a man of hunting, and have you ever been bear hunting?
No, I usually try to wear clothes when I go, Bruce.
No, seriously, have you ever hunted bear?
No, I always wear camo, Bruce.
Well, what kind of shoes does a bear wear?
What kind of shoes do bear wear?
Yeah.
Well, they don't wear shoes. They have paws.
No, actually, the correct answer is they're barefoot.
See, I thought you were telling me you shouldn't be hunting bear. Put some clothes on. Yeah.
Well, you guys rock and keep going and keep doing what you're doing. You and Andrew are the best.
Oh, that's very kind of you, buddy. Thank you.
Good talking to you.
Always good seeing and hearing from you, Bruce. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, see, I thought he was going to try and tell me to put some clothes on. Quit hunting bear.
That's one of the few times that you've answered a joke with your own joke.
Yeah. Well, I just thought he was trying to set me up, see?
Well, that's the point of some of these jokes, Dan. You got to play along.
All right, trivia question for the camera. All right. And one of the most exciting things I've ever filmed, since I'm giving away a camera, I'll do
Dan,
it.
I'm right here. You don't have to tell him that.
I said exciting, not was me filming a bear ripping down a tree to get acorns. Now, if you want to call Andrew and tell him where that was, what state, when I was filming, I will let you. Once we get a winner, we'll give away that Tacticam 6.0, and I'm also going to give away the bow holder for that, so you'll be able to screw that right on your stabilizer mount, and you'll be ready to go. So just make sure you haven't won anything in the last 30 days. Now, here, don't forget, if you're in that deer decoy contest, you're not going to want to win because we're going to give that deer decoy away in 2 weeks. So I'm just saying, because if we draw your name and you won, you're not going to be able to get it. So, but that camera, you're going to love that 6.0. That is a great camera for using. You can put it on your shotgun. You can put it on your bow. You can use it as a second angle. It's got its own viewing screen, and it's actually my camera. I signed it, and I put a little good luck on there, right. Outdoors Dan.
Nice try, but no.
Yep, and we'll go from there. So, all right. Andrew's, while he's doing that, phones are all lighting up. Radio. Oh, let's see. Buck Talk Radio, what are we doing? We got a couple new shows coming up. We got Trap House podcast. That's on Wednesdays now. Broken Knock is back to get a winner.
Not yet.
Oh, okay. What state was I filming a bear pulling down a tree to eat acorns? It was amazing. I'm telling you what. I was sitting there glassing that, and I'm going, what is that? And I'm going, oh my gosh, that's a bear. And next thing I know, that tree is shaking back and forth, and he's pulling acorns off, and it's like, man, I pulled my camera out. I got about 3-4 minutes of video of that. That was one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
Not Wisconsin. No.
Yep, it was really, really cool.
Thank you.
Yep. We're gonna work on this one, huh?
Yeah, you're making them work.
Well, that's good.
That's okay.
That's all right.
We need to flex our muscles every once in a while.
It's a nice prize.
It sure is.
I mean, let me look it up here.
Since you won't give it to me, we might as well.
What would you use that for?
I don't know, Dan.
Okay.
I have 3 kids now. I could get creative.
Yeah, you're going to use that for the kids. Tacticam 6.0. Let's see. This is $300 camera. $300.
Call Radio.
That's a heck of a prize.
Nope.
$299.
Thank you.
Respect to Game TV. I had some people ask me about Respect to Game TV last week. Yes, I'm still filming for Respect to Game TV. I'm also filming for the Virtue TV. So if I get some hunts done, you'll be able to see me on both shows. So Larry, Ryan, and Paul and I are still doing stuff. And Philip Vanderpool is sharing some stuff with Philip. And then I'll be doing my own thing on Bowstring Adventures.
Can I get your name quick?
Yeah. How about that?
All right, John.
What kind of bear was it? It was a big bear, Aaron. Big Bear.
So spell it last
Big
again.
Bear. It's grabbing a tree, man.
Perfect. Right.
We got a winner. I'm watching Andrew scribble on a marker. There. What was I talking about? Oh, TV shows. Yeah.
Address?
So, yeah, go check out Respect the Game TV on Sportsman's Channel Pursuit. Go on YouTube channel, Respect the Game TV on YouTube. And check out Philip's stuff on Carbon TV. You can, the Virtue TV on Carbon TV.
Perfect. And then last thing I need here, John, is date of birth.
Let's see. While he's doing that, let me tell you about Obi-Wan Kenobi Yagi. I went to the dentist a couple weeks ago, got my teeth cleaned. I'm always doing good after that. If you're new to the area or just looking for a new dentist, I would encourage you or invite you to go to 907 North Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny, Iowa, Advanced Family Dentistry. Check them out. They do a great job. They've been voted best dentist in Ankeny, I don't know how many years running. Dr. Obi-Wan Kenobi Yagi is a Jedi dentist. I call him that because he uses the Force to make sure I'm nice and calm. I'm a big baby when I go to the dentist, and you don't have to worry about that. They'll take great care of you, very gentle, and they'll make sure that you have one of the most pleasurable experiences you can going to the dentist. Dr. Brandt, Dr. Stewart, Dr. Williams, they all do a great job. No matter if it's for cleanings, cavities, fillings, root canals, crowns. They can do your crown the same day. You don't have to wait anymore. They do it out there. Just check them out, AnkenySmiles.com, and tell them Outdoors Dan sent you. Dr. Obi-Wan Kenobi Yagi. I love Dr. Yagi. Andrew loves Dr.
All there, black and white, clear as crystal.
We got a winner?
We sure did.
John?
John Harbrell out of Halber, Iowa.
Oh, there you go, John. Congrats.
Yeah. I mean, thanks for listening.
Yeah.
We had several. We had
Colorado was the answer.
I mean, yeah, we had a lot of Minnesotas. By the way,
yeah.
Everyone was thinking Minnesota, and then Wisconsin was another.
Well, Wisconsin's a big bear state.
And yeah, I get that. That was, I mean, just playing the numbers game.
Yeah, I was hunting with Fred Eichler when we were filming that. We were up on a ridge glassing for elk, and I just saw that black blob. And then I start seeing that tree shake. I go, what in the heck? And then I go, oh my gosh, that's a bear pulling a tree down. He wanted those acorns.
You know what?
He did.
If you're hungry enough.
Yep.
Right? Not all of us have speed on speed dial, you know.
No, that's awesome. Well, I need to put John's camera back in the little sleeve thing there. So there you go. Was he excited?
Oh yeah.
I'd be excited.
I'd be excited too. I was looking forward to it.
Yeah, I got that in. All right, let me take do we need a break?
Oh, we sure do. You talk a lot.
Okay, we'll be right back on 1350 ESPN. I still got stuff to give away.
Hello, this is Dave from JLM Shooter Supply in Urbandale. We are a full-service gun shop that specializes in helping you find the right firearm for your needs. We carry new and used firearms for all shooting disciplines, from self-defense to shooting enthusiasts, as well as folks who like to hunt. We have recently expanded our store to better serve your needs. We still accept trades on all types of guns. We'll also look at any firearm you might wish to sell.
And then I'll give away a Milo certificate and a
JLM
fishing
Shooter
towel.
Supply carries firearms to meet any budget, and we can even special order items for those who like to add higher-end guns to their collection. JLM also has a full-time gunsmith on board that can help with all your gun repair needs. So from ammo and hearing protection to gun cleaning kits, holsters, and sights, we handle it all at JLM Shooter Supply in Urbandale. Please stop by and see us at 6931 Douglas Avenue in Urbandale, or call us at 515-331-1577. That's 515-331-1577.
This chair's just not comfortable.
Hey everybody, it's Outdoors Dan. Have you been one of the few that have raised your hands to serve? Well, first off, thank you for your service. Everyone at Mo Vet Outdoors has been working hard to continue their mission since it started in 2019. Mo Vet Outdoors is a group of veterans that want to support vets after service by taking them on outdoor activities, providing camaraderie for vets with other vets, and a supportive environment. At Mo Vet Outdoors, you can go on hunting and fishing trips, survival school, golfing trips, even take part at their new archery range. There's also a great fishing tournament every year and other contests for vets to take part in. Mo Vet Outdoors is building a new lodge in Lincoln County, Missouri, and has plans for another in the future to support vets in their community. So, if you're a veteran or active duty and would like to join a great group of fellow veterans, look up Mo Vet Outdoors on Facebook
and send them a message. MoVet Outdoors has been working hard with vets every week to continue their great mission. Go check them out. You'll be glad you did.
Trails are not always easy. That's why your boots need to fit and perform when you're outdoors. Itasca Footwear has been helping folks on their adventures for over 40 years. Itasca learned over the years that using only the highest quality materials and hardware is the way to make footwear for the whole family in all situations. Whether you're out elk hunting, chasing moose or whitetails, riding snowmobile trails,
I need to go
or ice
moose
fishing
hunting.
in sub-zero weather, Itasca Footwear will provide
Yeah,
you
you're my
not
only
only a great
source
fit,
of
but comfort
I know.
moose meat.
I'm not an elk.
And elk meat.
for the whole
Yeah,
family.
well, elk's
you want to
gone.
give them the same comfort and fit that you
That's a
have
sad
with
feeling.
footwear, so
No
everyone
elk in
can
the
enjoy
freezer.
their day. Look for
I have to
Itasca
fire
Footwear,
you from
trusted
getting
by
my elk.
millions of customers
Well,
at most
I'm
major
sorry. I just
family-owned
haven't been able to go.
For more information or footwear styles, please go
What
to
do I pay you for?
www.itascabrands.com. Itasca Footwear. They will keep you on the move.
Man, I need a nap. It's 2-3 hours sleep. It's getting old.
Going fishing is something
Is
we
it
look
every
forward
night
to
or
all
just
week.
Friday?
We all
Every
want to be
night
better
almost
at
now.
it and use the
That
best
damn
gear
dog got me up
available.
at
Gear that will help us
2:30.
feel the bite
Raven,
better and give superb
sleep.
casting performance.
Get your
Well,
butt
when it
in
comes to
bed.
sensitivity and longer casts,
He goes
Trica
out,
has
does
people
his
talking.
business, comes
Trica
in.
rods are
I go, you're
scientifically
killing me.
proven to be
I let him out at
sensitive with their
9:30.
unique weave design,
And what's
as
really
much
funny,
as 2 times as
Jenny says when I'm
as other
gone, he
costly
sleeps all
rod
night.
brands.
He's
Trica
doing
casting
it on
performance
purpose.
will give you up to 26%
Hey, let's get
longer
Dad up.
cast to
Yeah, we
keep
gotta
your
play.
bait in
Yeah,
the
let's
strike
go
zone
play.
longer.
Dad,
Trica
you're here.
knows
Dad,
you
Dad,
work
Dad,
hard
Dad,
for your
Dad,
money,
Dad,
and
Dad.
they want to give you a rod that will cast
I can
longer
leave you
and
alone.
let you feel the bite better without putting the bite on your wallet. Trica rods are significantly less than
I'll get him
other
back.
high-end
You
rods
thought
available.
it
They
wouldn't be
offer
like
a
a
1-year
kid.
no questions
Awesome,
asked
but what
guarantee.
you got is a
Trica
kid.
Black
rods can
bear,
be
Aaron.
returned for
There's a
any
big
reason
black
up to
bear.
1 year after purchasing. They also come with a limited lifetime warranty. If you want to see what has anglers talking, go check out Trica rods at Trica.com. That's TRIKA.com.
When it comes to graphic design, you want to work with someone that can take your ideas and bring them to life. So when you need help promoting your business or special event, it's not always an easy choice. Have you heard about Boyd Creative Print Shop? They have over 30 years experience of helping customers like you put their ideas into action. Boyd Creative Print Shop can help with custom graphic design on screen printed apparel, from shirts to design patches and embroidered hats. They also offer designs on bags, decals and stickers, and vinyl wraps from boats to vehicles to get your message out. This will help you inform and educate folks about your event or business while doing it with a creative look. Boyd
I think you
Creative
got another
Print Shop
5-6
has
years in there to do this.
customer reviews and will provide the same level of
Oh, yeah.
service to you
Not
when
going
you need
anywhere.
them. For more information to get your design
Might
started,
as well.
please call
Janelle,
Chantel or
Andrew going to
at
stay with you? I said, I think so.
515-478-5776.
Don't have
That's
anything else going on.
515-478-5776. Or check them out online or on social media or at
The lottery hasn't called me to say I won yet.
Well, I'd like to do it for until I'm 70, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I could. All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio. All right, 244-1350, 244-1350. If you haven't won anything in the last 30 days, call Andrew. We'll get you on. We'll try. I'm going to give away a Milo Lockout certificate for $50. Get you some deer sticks or some sausage or some ring bologna made. All you got to do is just take your deer down there, and they'll hook you up. Or if you can take boned-in meat down there too, if you want to. But it's good for $50. And then I'll throw in a beautiful Outdoor Call Radio fishing or archery towel or whatever you want to do. It's beautiful by the fine folks at Boyd Creative over there up in Dallas Center. Look at that. Outdoor Call Radio.
Whoa.
Yep. I love this thing, man. I got one on my boat. It's good. 244-1350. 244-1350. 244-1350. I'll make it easy on you. Yeah.
Only if you can do that accent the rest of the show.
What, make it easy on you?
Yeah.
What are you talking about, Andrew?
I mean, we only have a couple of minutes, so I mean.
We got 6 minutes, don't we? 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 3 minutes?
I mean, yeah.
Are the phones ringing?
We are just, yeah.
Well, get on it, boy.
You need to talk more.
Son, let's go. Get on it. Get that finger dialing. He's all nervous. It's a big weekend for Andrew.
Outdoor Call Radio.
It's week number 3. Yep.
Perfect. Here, can I get your name quick?
He's lining everybody up. Well, let's see.
And your number quick?
trying to think. I'm going to make this super easy. If someone doesn't get this on the first time, I'm going to be very disappointed. Because I think this is going to be easy. Who do you got?
Bob.
Bob?
Yes, sir.
Bob, how you doing, Bob?
I am pleasant. We had a beautiful day in southern Iowa.
Well, there you go. Has it been 30 days, Bob?
It has been over 30 days, yeah.
Okay, just got to ask the questions. Bob, one of my favorite cartoon characters when I was growing up was a big rooster. And one of the things that he would always say, reminded me of my dad, was, "Son!" I said, "Son, what are you doing, son? Son, what is wrong with you, son?" Who would that be, Bob?
Boy, that would be the legendary Foghorn Leghorn.
That's a ding, ding, ding. Congratulations, Bob. I said, "Son, you're just not right, son."
When I think of him, I think of you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
The accent really is it.
Yeah. That's you. You might be a chicken hawk, son, but you ain't big enough, son. Bob, you're a winner, buddy. You got a Milo certificate and an outdoor towel.
Sounds great. I appreciate it.
All right, buddy. Andrew will call you after the show. Thank you for listening.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too, Bob. Thank you. I like Bob.
Bob.
Spelled forwards or backwards, it always smells the same.
Love a good palindrome, you know?
A what?
Palindrome.
What's a what?
Palindrome.
A power drive?
Palindrome.
What's that? Same as it is forwards and backwards?
Yes, that's a word that's the same forwards as it is backwards.
What's another palindrome? LLO.
LOL.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, ha 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 ha.
Nah. Yep. Palindrome.
Wow is a palindrome.
Wow would be a palindrome.
Mom is the palindrome.
Yep, so is Dad.
Yeah. Parents in general, I guess.
Yeah. Well, see, educational. Slightly entertaining, always educational.
Ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Hot dog.
Yeah. Man, I'm hungry. You know, talking about them stupid donuts earlier today, I've been hungry for the last hour.
That's insane.
It is insane. You know, I don't know which ones I like more. The bacon maple Long Johns or the... You know, why are we talking about this? You know, Pete doesn't come up... Pete, he never comes and sees us.
Well, we got him. We got a strong arm.
Yeah, it's all right.
You can do it.
Yeah, I'm not going to strong on him.
Tell him Larry's going to throw his decoy away.
Well, Larry,
tell him.
He hasn't won yet. I don't know who won. How many people we got signed up already?
We got quite a bit.
Do we? 15, 20 people?
We got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people.
10 people.
We've hit the 10 people mark.
And then we're going to do 2 next week.
See.
And then the next week we'll draw the winner. So you'll have a 1 in 12 chance of getting in, I guess.
There you go.
All right, we got to go. Thanks for listening for us knuckleheads the last 2 hours. We appreciate you. If you need me, just go to theoutdoorcallradio.com. You can always email me from there. You can also see the menu on the Outdoor Call Radio app, what's playing Monday through Friday. And don't forget, we got a new secret listener contest starting on Monday. So make sure you tune in on the app. It's free to download on your phone device store. And listen in for free, and you might win something. We'll see you next time. God bless you. Bye-bye. All right, everybody, I got to run. Be good. I'll talk to you soon. Have a wonderful weekend. Appreciate you.